Hi there and welcome to another day in ShadowChess. We learn chess the hard way, and yes, we are on the drills page at chess.com again. I figure since last time we were having some issues with rook endgames, and in general I have issues with rook endgames, and those might be how do you say that, appealing to learnable. Yeah, man, my English is going away. It's so late. It's almost 1 a.m. At home, but I had so many delays to do a stream that I just wanted to do the stream yes or yes. I didn't want to delay it anymore. I thought that I had a lot of good feedback from the first stream, and I thought that I needed to do a quick follow-up. That didn't happen. Life got in the way, real life, I mean. But we're back, and I managed to gather a few drills from the search menu on the drills page regarding rook endgames, and I'm going to do them. There are 4 of them, and after that, maybe we're going to go to live chess to have some fun or to cry. I don't know. So fiddler position, rook endgame. So I'm going to try to read this. 1 a.m. Remember, 1 a.m. Every chess player must know this essential endgame, and I swear to God, I learned this and I don't remember it. So this is going to be fun. By the way, you can in this part of the stream you can spoil on the chat whatever you think is the answer, because that might be much faster than me trying to find out. That's why I call this learning chess the hard way, because man, this is hard. Anyways, back to the test. It will save you countless half points in the future. So, okay, so it seems I'm winning here. The fiddler position is also known as the third rank defense. Okay. Use your rook to cut off the king. If the pawn advances too far, run your rook to the opposite rank and check black until you get the draw. Oh, I'm losing and I need to get the draw. That's the other way. So third rank defense. Okay, so I suppose I'm black here, and he wants to advance, and I need to avoid this. Third rank defense. So what about I just get my rook at the third rank, and it says it's a draw. Okay, but what do I do? So far, okay, I'm having trouble with the headphones, it seems. What's going on here? Anyway, so yep, I'm having trouble with it. Is desktop audio working? Yeah, at least that's working. So this is proven to be a draw. Okay, he switched sides, and I can just move my rook. And what else? My cat is biting my foot right now. It's not possible to play chess, while you have wild pets banging at your foot. Come on. Okay, this is quite easy. I mean, I need to, oh man, so I need to get the draw. Oh man, my cat is destroying my foot right now. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, he gone. Am I supposed to get the... Okay, oh, I see. This loses, because he can then go and just queen the pawn. Right. So, and then he just queens. So the thing here, I need to draw this position, but I don't know how to draw. I know how to prolong it. Let's retry. So it says it's a third rank defense. Right. It's a third. What if I move my king here and I... No, come on. That's not what you do. If I take the rook here, I'm not back in time, because the king can just come back. and defend the pawn, and yeah, I can't enter any of these squares. Sorry, any of these 3 squares with my king. So there is not, but I can do this and I can prevent him to move the pawn, and now I can go back and what? And checkmate myself. Well, it's 1 a.m. What do you expect from me to do? Okay, let's close this because I went back in the clock. So rook a3 check. e3 is already, it seems already bad for white. What if I do this? Probably not the best, right? I mean, oh, that's right. You cannot block the rook with your king, and that's also a really bad idea. So I guess I can't prolong this. But I cannot draw. Right, any situation in which I put my king, for example, in the same rank with the rook, I'm going to get busted. Because here he's defended by these pieces. Let me just highlight it in the mighty blue color. Yes. So the rook's defended, and it forces me to trade here, and so if I trade, he takes with the pawn and I cannot get to the pawn ever. So that's the deal with it. Back to the position. I need to prolong this, so I guess I check. Yeah, it's like, because you know he needs to, well, he could have blocked it with the rook, right? Blocks, and then I don't have to take, but if I take and then he takes with the, so his king is right here in this blue spot and it's my turn, then I'm going to move here and he can just queen. So I cannot take his rook. If I check his king, I don't know why he's not blocking with the rook. Maybe because I can just go back to the 3rd rank and get, oh, that's cannot do that. What if I, oh, he's checking, and the only way to go is here. But I'm going the other side. No, that's the wrong move. Wow. How do you force a draw here? It's interesting that the king needs to move next. It's like the first. So, but I cannot check it. But if I do this, okay, he waits. But what if I'm going this way? No, that doesn't work. Forces me to go back. And if I do this, he's gonna block with the rook. So effectively preventing, right. But I can just go back. Position, it seems it's bad for black. I mean, it's bad for white. It's bad for me. I mean, that's what's going to happen in the entire stream until I learn the hard way. But at least black is. I don't see how black is making progress here. Like a what? How is black winning? I am winning. I mean, I'm drawing. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. And then black wins. Cool little trick by the computer. So king f4 was bad. What if I... no, okay, this is also bad. Why? Because I'm forced too far away, and then the rook is cutting my king. This is essential, that my king cannot get to the pawn right here. Okay, that's why it's a bad move. Okay, so let's keep trying. So when did the position became a worse position for white? Let's go back. But for example, what I can see is that king f1 was a bad move here, was inaccurate. But this is already bad. This is already bad for white for some reason. What if I move this way? Yeah, it keeps getting worse. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. I think the position gets worse no matter what you do with the king at that point. But I can just wait here and flip back. Maybe do some check. Not sure that's going to be a good idea. No, that's not a good idea. I lose here. You know, I'm feeling tempted to just go to Wikipedia, because I had a lesson about this a few months ago, and I cannot remember. So I I should be able to do this, and it says it's a bad move. Yeah, that's also a horrible move, by the way. Yeah. Problem is I get checkmated. I can't put the king right there. My cat is biting my foot again, so I think that we might be up for a few intermission here. I mean, a little commercial break in which I kill the cat. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna kill the cat. I'm just trying to understand how can I really effectively prevent black from making progress. How come that is already bad for black? So he checks me. I'm trying to think here. So he can go there. I can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere. But the king is in front of the pawn. So that's good. I'm still like a pawn and a half down, and I don't know why. And he advances the pawn, and yeah. Let's retry this. Let's retry. Let's ask for a hint. Okay, so what I did in the first place was good, but that puts black into an advantage against me. I can swing the rook to the other side, I think, and try to make the king be in front of the pawn. Yeah. And what next? I'm going here. He can advance the pawn actually, or check me. Yeah, that's a win. That is a win. So what do I do? So this is not the right thing to do. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's also not good. I think what I have to do is this. Moves the queen and then I check the king. Why is this so bad? Why is this so bad? What's the hint here? Okay, go back to the second rank. That doesn't make much sense. Because we are supposed to, but what if? Okay, so that's winning for black as well. Everything is winning for black. It seems that this is one of the like only solutions. So there's this problem that only has one solution. Okay, so here's where you swing your rook and check the king this side. Now I'm remembering something, because okay, the rook checks. I can't go to any of these squares, so I need to retreat. Maybe I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna check the king. That checks makes me, so I'm just going to kick the rook out. I'm not sure why that would be an inaccuracy. Let's check with the hint again. Okay, just wait it out with the rook. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. And then maybe I can go through the other side, right? Nope. That's not it. So if I exchange rooks, that's probably going to cost me the game. I can show you real quick. So he's going to take and then it's mate. Yeah. So maybe what I need to do is just opposition. No. Wow, man, this is so hard. Like, if you don't understand the concept behind this, it's really hard. It's really hard, and there's not really much. Okay, so it says that I have to attack the pawn because the king can't really move. So I mean, it can move this way, but yeah. And it's gonna check me, so I need to get into position. This is a draw here. I don't know what to do again. So how do I maneuver? Because if I go out, okay, so it's still, it seems I'm still in the cone of influence of the pawn. So if I just go back and forth, it's going to be okay. Yeah. And it's trying to avoid, and I can just move the rook. Actually, I don't need to move the king. So I guess the computer cannot make any progress. Yeah. Well, it cut off my king, actually. It became slightly worse. Anyway, let's retry this, because I think I got an idea of what the deal is. So let's see. I want. Okay, so he wants me to. The computer wants me to leave the king right here. I can go back and forth here until he realizes it's not working, and then I can wait out with the rook. So he's coming through the other side to check me, and I think what I need to do is be prepared. Trying to get the draw, and so this way maybe. Yeah, he has to move, and then I can go here, attack the pawn. and again go back and forth with my king. Make sure not to move into this square because it's going to be instant checkmate. And I'm waiting out here with my rook. So that's probably the idea, until at some point I think the computer is going to give up. All right, if I don't make a mistake first. The move, probably the move was this check, which for some reason the computer hates. How do I maintain? Okay, here. Okay, so it stays the same. That's interesting. So again, I have a repetition. I'm waiting. What if I check? If I check, he goes back right in front of the pawn, and wow, that's checkmate. Because my king, that's a really, there's a lot of stuff to be looking at 1 a.m. in the morning for checkmate threats with the rook in the background. Anyway, let's look at another drill. Maybe rook ending cutting off along the rank. It says you master the Lucina position. No, I've not. I have no idea. I don't remember what the Lucina position is. So let's learn the Lucina position better before that. Warning. It says master the rook endgame Lucina position drill before trying this. Okay. But I don't know how to do that. Having mastered the Lucina position, you now need to get there. First, cut off the black king. It is most important that you don't let your opponent's king in front of your pawn. Then you should be fine. So cut off the black king and don't let the opponent's king in front of your own pawn. So the black king is pretty much done right there. Should be able to. So I need to get to the Lucina position, which means right. I think I remember this a little bit better than the other one. The problem here being that I made a mistake. He's probably gonna go to the 4th rank. No, he's checking me. Oh man. This seemed to be one of the best options. And then, but I can't like reach this square. So if I go here with my king, he starts checking, and I cannot block with my rook. So what I need to do is come here. Oh, look at that. And then here, and then I block. And then, man, that's not working. It did give me an advantage, but the king is reaching. It's reaching. It's getting to my pawn. Now if he's going to check probably, but if I go and block, he's going to be able to maybe get even closer. And this is not how I'm supposed to do it. Like, no way. So he's going the other way around, so I need to be able to block the checks, right? And he's going to He's going to make me get my king in front of the pawn. But I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. So Lucina position, okay, this is not it. I need to be able to block that check somehow. So maybe here. Man, that's hard. That's so bad. If I go right, that's not the purpose of the Lucina position actually. So I'm gonna go back to blocking the rook, like here, and then here, and then here, and then it's a draw. Okay, yeah, that's not. So maybe I block here. No, that's a draw regardless of how I block it. So I put myself into a really bad situation, it seems. This is still okay. So what if I just cut off this rank? And then his king needs to go here, like right here, but he can't. So let's see, he cannot go to any of these squares, but he can reach my pawn from behind. So I'm screwed. Like, I have no idea how to proceed. I can just do something really silly. No, yeah, that's really silly. Oh man, I can check. I can go here. Ah, man. I can check the king. And why is black winning? Oh, it's checkmate. Okay. Yeah, he never lets me queen the pawn. That's why. So I'm winning here and at some point I do something really bad. Yeah, that's just not working. The reason being, I'm allowing the black king to reach to my pawn. So I need to cut off black's king, and I'm not able to do it. Look, if I do this, he's still getting at my pawn, but maybe I can check it and make it go back, and then control the back rank, and then try. Let's see. The king comes here. I'm going to wait out, so like doing these moves with the rooks until the king. It's not gonna go, right? There you go. Now he just waits. Man, chess is so hard, man. Oh man, I'm silly. So it's my turn here. I just check the king. I'm in opposition. I'm checking black's king, and he's forced away because he cannot go to any of these squares. I'm so silly. And then I'm in good shape to try and block the black's rook, maybe. Go here. I go here. He checks. No, he doesn't check. But I can go here, and for some reason I'm losing the advantage. So what I can do is to further force the king out. I'm slowly starting to learn this, I guess. And then I can go back. He checks, so I go here. If he checks again, I block. So what he does, he allows me to move the pawn. He's gonna get in front of the pawn, and I think that's already done because I'm defending. Well, maybe that was not the best move right there. I need to prevent the king to coming forward to the pawn. I can check it and then get my king further close to the pawn, and then this is my win right here. Yeah, it's still a win. I mean, he gets the queen back, but he loses the rook, so that's a win. Okay, I think this has been fairly instructive. If you didn't have a chance because you're, I mean, if you're a beginner in chess, I'm going to try to explain what I've learned here because I've learned something. The thing is that black king needs to be as far away from your pawn as possible, and that's going to be a good thing. Let's imagine my pawn is the good guy, so it's in blue. This rook is going to always try to either check my king here, try to move it away from my pawn, or actually get the pawn. So, hey, thank you, Cameron, for the follow. So the thing that I want to do here is I want to first try to advance my pawn, so his king is getting closer and closer, because with the help of his king he's going to be able to eventually come here and get my pawn. And I don't know, this is probably not working, but what black wants to do is take advantage of the fact that my king is blocking my rook here. My rook cannot go any further, so like the rook's area of coverage, so he can probably, you know, swing around. I mean, that costs a lot of time and probably loses the game for black, but that's one of the you know, bad things about this position. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to, and this is pretty early in the game, so maybe, well, it doesn't matter, because I get it right as the game progresses. I'm not doing the best thing right here for me, because my king, for example, is in front of my pawn, and it prevents my pawn from queening, which is of course my objective. So what I'm doing here is trying to change the position into something that is going to resemble the Lucena position, and I'm going to tell you right here. So the purpose of the Lucena position is that I need to free the pawn advance for it to queen. For that, I need my king to be, you know, not to be here, and for the king not to be here, right in this blue spot, it becomes vulnerable to the rook. With the addition that black's king is really close to my pawn, and it prevents my king to go in this way. So this is you know, a situation from which you cannot get out. The only way to get out of this situation is to use your own rook to get in between your king and the black rook, to block those checks and force the rook to reposition somewhere like here to check from the other side. And in those tempos that black is going to lose right there, it's going to allow you to advance your own pawn. So I think that's what I did. Yeah, so the rook here didn't work, because after take and take, this king gets to my pawn and it's a draw. So I realized that was a mistake, so I went back, and yeah, I was quite lost, quite at a loss here. I didn't know how to progress. At some point, he makes this mistake. I'm not sure why, because it's the computer, but or either I'm not seeing a better move that I had before, but he makes the mistake of putting his king in opposition while it's my turn, and I can check it with my rook, and his king cannot get closer to my pawn. In fact, it's forced to go away. Let's wait a second. This is farther away. Yeah, right here. We reached essentially the same position right here. So I realized this second time, and I force his king farther back. With that, I have the right amount of space to maneuver my king in front of my pawn. I'm going to protect my pawn, like putting my king in between the pawn and the rook. That is one of the key aspects of Lucina, which I'm not remembering at 1:20 a.m. in the morning. This is a really good thing to be doing at this time. So the trick here is that you have the rook 2 squares away. I think that's the key. It's either 3rd or 6th rank. And what you do when you get checked, like for example, if you go here, the rook comes here, then you come here. Instead of going back to b5 with the king, you advance your king forward, and you put the king in a position. You're gonna see it like right now. The rook checks. Oh, so he didn't check. He moved his king, which allowed me to further take the king back once more, and then I'm moving the rook back because it's getting attacked. I don't know if that was the best move. It says it wasn't, but for the sake of what I'm doing here, I'm allowing this check, and it's what I want to do because I want to put my king here. So why did black move the king to the background and allows me to advance the pawn? But why did he do that? Because if black checks my king this way, and his king is really far away, I just put my rook in this square, right? And he can, if he takes and I take, then I go back to my pawn and I'm first, right? Before black. So that's why I was winning this position, and that's why black wanted to shift position with the rook to try to get at the pawn from another side, and in fact gave me a little headache. So I take this opportunity to advance the pawn, even with the threat of taking his rook right here. I mean, the computer is a he, I don't know why. And then I'm trying to figure out, this is like the last move here, and I have no idea how to do it. My idea was that I wanted to get my rook into this square, and I was trying to shuffle the king maybe here, because it's unreachable right now for the rook to check, like this square is defended by the pawn. So, and that's what I'm doing. I think here, yeah, I can just put my rook here. Last desperate measure, check my soon to be queen right here, which is what happens, but I'm already winning, and this is a winning position. That's why, and I like how I'm building audience when I start to understand these things, and that, like the half hour that I was making ridiculous moves was really bad. Anyway, so this is reaching the Lucina position number 2. Let's see. The winning method here involves transferring your king so it sits in front of the pawn. The win should then be quite simple if you know the Lucina position. I still don't. Be careful not to push your pawn too soon. So my pawn is defended. Do you know your rating? My rating over the board is about 1600, something like that. In Blitz I'm much worse because I'm really slow. If you want to stick around to watch me doing some really silly things in Blitz, that's gonna be fun. I was planning to do some chess 960. So I think thank you. So I think the idea here is to reach the pawn first. My pawn is defended by the rook, so I'm just gonna rush it. Oh, you're like 1200 blitz. You know what? I'm like 1,000 blitz, and I reached that after playing a ton of games and losing it a lot. So that's where I am. And so this is a good thing about this stream, is that I'm trying to learn chess the hard way by using some of the tools in this awesome site. So I by no means, you know, an expert on the game or anything. Okay, so he shifts the rook. He's going to check me. I don't know if that makes any difference. Oh, that's great. That's great. You being 14 is that means that you have a promising chess career if you start studying now. On the other hand, you know, I need to do something else with my life. Okay, so now I put my king in front of my pawn, which is what the directive said, and I guess I need to block this dude because he wants to get at my pawn, right? And then use the rook to take it. But what he's going to try to do now is to check my king this side. And you know what? I think I can just block it. I'm not sure, because if I go to this rank, I mean, if I go to the A file, he can check me here. So what I need to do is quickly reach the Lucina position, I think, because it doesn't matter if he checks. This is what's not so good about this. I don't really know how to deal with that. But let's say he checks me and I get my king here. That's not gonna work, right? Because he can just check. But wait a second, it does work. Because his king is too far away. I can just block this dude and advance. Yep, because his king is so far away from my pawn, you know. He can't really, this is not team play, you know. This is not a team. This is just a dude like lying around right there doing nothing while the rook has to do all the work. And now he's gonna try with some side checks, so I need to be able to block him. I'm not sure. I mean, this is over already. I have a promising chess career because, you know, you can still, you know, make a big deal out of, if you start studying chess right now, you can have a promising future, as opposed to, you know, my present, which I'm surely, well, I can improve, but, you know, some people say that I should be doing something else. Anyways, I've reached this certainly winning position, and I just missed the move right there. This should be easy. So once you force the king to oppose your own king, you just advance the rook and you're one step closer to mate. And I'm just gonna do this for the sake of the stream. Yeah, there you go. One more time. Shuffling. Yeah, there I got it. Last move and checkmate. Oh well, I think this concludes my amazing series on Lucina position due by a total noob here. Okay, yeah, that game started, so how do I... Well, let's play 2 games, whatever. That's gonna be fun. Oh, okay, so yeah, so maybe when the better times arrive, which I'm sure they will, you can use more resources and more time. Okay, this is weird. Why didn't I just play b5, kicking the bishop out and gaining a tempo and developing my stuff and filling the board with arrows? I don't know. Okay, he already made the preventing move. Sure, Sir Maestro, just challenge me. I'm Shadow C. I'm just gonna type it Shadow C on chess.com. You can challenge me and we can have some fun. You can crush the streamer on Blitz, which I'm sure you will. Oh, believe me, my rating is worse. Oh, that's you, bad Sir Maestro, bad Sir Maestro. You shouldn't play on leeches. That's something you should. Leeches bad leeches. I'm about to get red here, just for making a bad joke about leeches, because why not? It's totally fine. You can play whatever you want. I'm just making jokes here. Okay, I'm getting into a really bad position here. Let's castle the old way. Oh, did I just do that? Oh man. Wow. Okay. I guess this is game over. I can just keep playing just for fun, but I can finish castling. Okay, a queen for a knight, amazing. And then totally wrecking my pawn structure, and his queen is on the attack. Which his next move is checkmate, by the way, is here. There's nothing I can do. Well, maybe I can do this. What's your username, Sir Maestro? I don't see your friend request. And wow, what do I do here? Yeah, he's just happy to exchange. You know, just type your username in the chat and I'm going to challenge you to a blitz game. That's probably gonna be better. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Okay, that's it. That's time. Yeah, it's time to resign. Time to resign. This was embarrassing. I'm going to try to concentrate a little bit more. Where are my challenges? That 960 game didn't go through. Okay, I'm just going to challenge Sir Maestro. Play a friend. 5-5. I hope that's okay. 5 minutes rated. Okay, let's play 5 minutes. Okay, so we're playing Sir Maestro right now. Wow, you're 100 points above me. So if you concentrate, it's your turn, by the way. So if you concentrate, stop watching the stream, concentrate on the game. you might win this easily. So we're playing a Sicilian right here. That's my secret weapon. Secret weapon right there. Oh, your queen came early. Okay. Let's just say I'm going to go for the normal stuff, pre-moving the pawn. Okay, that's weird. So I take the pawn. He can take my queen, and this is why I don't play 5 minutes with no increment. What can I do here? Yeah, that's the way it's gonna go. That's the way it's gonna go. But my pawns are hanging. What do I do now? Huh, interesting. I guess I'm gonna protect the f7 because it's a really weak pawn here. He can check the king and the rook at the same time. So if you guys don't mind me joining the conversation, I can highly recommend the content of St. Louis Chess Club if you're interested in learning about chess theory. Oh, I know they're a great club. Yeah, it's amazing. They post records of lectures and all sorts of strengths and topics. Okay, so I'm trying to get... So my friend here, Sir Maestro, is totally wrecking my pawns here, but I have a slightly better position, meaning he has only one developed piece here. My king is all exposed. I cannot get my bishop out. This bishop is gonna go soon. Maybe I should keep it, like by doing this, for example. I'm already low on time. I'm gonna take the pawn. Thank you very much. Thank you for the pawn. He counter attacks. What if I just put my bishop here? I mean, he can kick it out with the pawn or exchange it, which was maybe not what I wanted, but my knight is also in a good position. All right, my next move needs to be g6. I think he can still no, he cannot. No, yeah, he can. He can castle, right? Yeah, he can. Yeah, he just did. Okay, so I am fianchettoing my bishop and trying to make some sense out of this. He has a discover check, and that might prove to be... I think better was 96. Not sure why, but let's just try to survive this, because I think he has also like all sorts of threats, like really nice things that he could do to his favorite streamer. By the way, I'm gonna switch to Minecraft in a little bit, because I have a little Minecraft series going on. Thought you guys might like that. Not sure why, but my king is totally exposed, and I'm feeling that I'm going the wrong way. And my friend here is trying to figure out how is he gonna checkmate me, like, soon. And I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of the checks for once. Let's say I come here, he can still check. Yeah, he can check a lot of ways. But hopefully that's his last check and I can continue with my development. Wow, this game is tough. No, he has another check. Well, to be honest, I'm in a really bad position here, because look how exposed my king is. It's kind of like an open field here. I could plant potatoes in this field. All right, that's something that makes me think I could just develop. He's taking my knight, right? He's taking my knight right there. So yeah, I need to move it. But I could just use this opportunity to further developing my pawns. Maybe he'll check, and I'm going like back into my cave. No, not like that, like this. Because, you know, the light square bishop missing, I'm in the position of taking advantage of it. It's good that my knight is, I don't know. It's good that I still have a knight. All right. Am I ever coming out of this hell? Oh, I missed that move. Yep, I missed the move. That would have been a good move. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that position. Like right here, if I take, let's go here. If I take the pawn, he could have taken my rook, which was in h8, and then take. Oh, I lose a piece. Okay, so that wasn't possible. I will get rid of this knight because it's a really annoying knight, and also this bishop. That's gonna buy me some comfort in this. Yeah, and I'm not sure this is safe. I think it is because I'm protecting the back rank, but you never know. If I can get out of this, I have a pawn majority here for the future. He's been really tough. I can probably sack the pawn for some counterplay, or maybe not. But he's playing really good. Yeah, I'm sacking this pawn because there's no way for me to protect it. Maybe some things can. Oh, he missed the pawn right there. Okay, I think this is a race to see who. And I'm blocking the king right here. I'm not sure what to do here. Interesting. I guess I'm doing this. And then I'm opposing the king. And then I'm advancing the little guys. This is a nice race. And oh, he's only 5. Oh, and I made a terrible mistake right there. Oh no, that wasn't a mistake. I checked the king. Wow. Oh, and he lost some time. Okay, that was fun. So you want a rematch? Let's do it. Thank you. It was really fun. I think you got me most of the game, but in the end you were just short on time to just try to come up with a strategy to finish it. Let's try one more, and I think, let's see the time. Yeah, I think I'm ready to end the stream right now and transition to a little Minecraft. I want this structure for some reason, because if he comes this way, Okay, let's say he develops his bishop and trying for him to do that, and then get my queen into this lovely square. But I feel that the game is developing quickly and I should start doing some other things. Like, for example, this doesn't look so bad. I'm protecting the pawn. I'm opening the files here. Oh, that's an intricate move. Sorry about that. I could lose the game. Yeah. What to do? What can he do? He cannot do much. Well, this will be an annoying position for the knight, so I think I have to cover that square. And I already lost some precious time. So wow, already going for the attack. This guy likes attacking a lot. And I'm kicking his knight into an awkward position. He's getting my rook, but I guess I'm getting the knight back. Not sure. He can. Yeah, I think he missed that. I'm so sorry. I think he hung his knight. Yeah. Now he has to retreat. That was a really interesting attack. It's too bad that it didn't end that well. So now I need to think, and I'm low on time, and I need to move quickly. I'm not good at that. So let's see. Let's go for the simple stuff. Try to position my. I'm only up a pawn, so really it's not so bad because he lost a piece, but he was winning the exchange first. So let's kick his queen away. Let's see if that works. And his attack is always happening. I think I'm going to benefit from a queen exchange because his queen is much better than mine. So if I can exchange the queen here, that would be good, because next I can just put my bishop in a really dominant position. Even though my pawn is hanging right here, he got it, so we're equal now. Equally equal. Yeah. So this is a big imbalance. Not sure how to take this. I'm thinking of knight maneuvers like this, but I cannot take much time because clock is ticking. Okay, I think he just gave me a pawn unless there's some trick. But I don't know. I got his knight is covered, and he's also losing another pawn. Oh, I think he's not making the right moves here. Well, he actually trapped my bishop right there. Wow. Well, not really trapped, but I don't see how to protect it. Yeah, really good stuff by Sir Maestro. So I need to, for example, wow, what tactics can I think of? That was a really bad move, actually, by the way, with my knight. The right move, the correct move was f3 and then go here, but he could even push my knight away from this square, but that was the worst. That was the worst. Let's just commit to what I've lost. Try to take something, because I'm +2 in the score, so even if he takes the bishop and I probably take. Oh, and I'm so silly. I missed the bishop to c5 here. Which like was pinning the knight, but it's okay. Yeah, you actually played really well. So yeah, probably your rating is not what it looks. I'm running low on time as well, so okay, so it's rook, and then I need to run away, which is not a good thing. Check. Let's see what I can do here. I'm low on time, so I'm probably gonna lose this one. Oh, he trapped me? No, he didn't. Not really. But my rook is I'm in a bad shape, man. I'm in bad shape. I can go for this exchange, although that favors him greatly because my king is cut off. My knight can't really go anywhere. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. So that exchange wasn't a good idea. Yeah, my rook was pinned. So what can I say? Yeah, let's just check. I'm losing big time here because his rook is really well placed, and he can take this pawn or this pawn, and I can't really protect anyone here. Let's see, I'm going for this guy, but I don't have a rook, so it's not gonna really work because he can just kick my knight. Well, this is just some little tactics, but I don't think it's gonna be really useful. If he gets this pawn, I can try something here, but he doesn't, so I'm going to just advance. What does he want to do? He probably should check me. That's coming, but yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, I'm really low on time. I'm 20 seconds, so that's going to end soon. He should have moved the king right there to prevent me to do that. Let's see, this seems to be working for me, but I just have 14 seconds. Man, that's terrible. I'm so bad at this. Okay, so he sucks. No, he cannot do that. I'm gonna move. Yeah, he takes this pawn though. That's cannot be good. Oh man, I can't just go. Yeah, he's going to checkmate me at some point. Will he fall for this? Maybe for this check? Also, he's listening to everything I say, so that probably gives him an advantage. Okay, well played. Yeah, I lost some time. If this was played correctly, that was going... Yeah, GG, indeed. So this was going to be something like this. His king right here, and then it's just checkmate. So yeah, I was in my way to checkmate. So thank you so much for being here. This has been an instructive, though maybe a little bit boring at the beginning, but we had a lot of fun with playing games. So tune in for more chess, shadow chess, maybe next weekend. I'm going to try to do my best. Maybe before, maybe Thursday or Friday, if I have a bit of time left. I'm going to try to stream. And now I'm going to go for a little break, bathroom break. Maybe kicking the cat out of my room break. And I'm going to come back with some Minecraft. Thank you. Goodbye.